It's just when they're in your face, you do get the nerves and they do come out. But this was actually, when I was actually doing some studying, some research, this was a matchup I thought Veggey would want. I actually thought, okay, if there was two people he'd want to fight in Team Wild Blast, it would be Takamura or Momi. And he's got the Momi pick. Like you said, the away team have to announce their roster an hour before we get started. So Veggey, despite using Birdie going up against Cammy, Cammy is a stronger character than Birdie. He likes to play against those kind of fundamentally sound characters.
He's been very vocally, very vocal about his opinion on the Cammy Birdie matchup. He doesn't like it. But I think you're right. I think having that familiarity with the player, it's not as much about the matchup when you know the player so well. It's more about who performs, who identifies the habits quicker, who can see what the other person's looking for, which are things that you're better at doing when you're someone you play quite regularly. And, depending on who makes those reads quicker, we're going to see who gets the edge here in this first game.
And I do feel, obviously, this is just the first episode, right? Obviously, to episodes to come throughout the weeks, I feel Veggey's results and his outcome will depend on who he fights. The characters, like, I'm going to be honest with you, he probably is one of the worst characters amongst the 24 players.
You've been trying to encourage him to switch away.
I've been telling him for
like the Minas
months
out there. But listen, Birdie's got his place in this cast, man. He definitely has his place. And this is one of those tricky matchups where, for the most part, Cammy's kind of dominating. But Birdie, if he makes one or two good reads and gets some momentum, she's dead.
For sure.
And I've seen it between these two. I've seen it happen. So
I'll tell you what's vital as well. Sorry to cut you off there. I'll tell you what's vital. But the kind of pivotal changes Cammy received in the final update for Street Fighter 5. More recovery on a crouch and medium kick, more recovery or whiff recovery on a standing hard punch.
The dive kick whiff, especially for the feature. I mean,
then there's 900 vitality, 900 stun. So Veggey one roundhouse, one well-spaced roundhouse. And his hit confirms this standing medium punch with Birdie are pretty good, exceptional as well. He's been training on PC day in and day out with Phenom to make sure these are on point. But people forget how good Momi is, F1.
Jammers, you just made something we forgot to mention.
Talk to me.
This is on PC. PC, baby. So both of these characters benefit tremendously from that fantastic latency that you can achieve on PC, set up to perfection by the guys here, the local setup in France. I'm expecting this to be almost flawless once these guys get used to it. And all the players are over the moon to be doing this tournament in such a setting, being able to confirm things they're not able to confirm, more margin for error.
Yeah.
Very excited to see them.
And I'll tell you what's also going to intrigue me as well. Veggey's V-System layout. I think he might go with V-Trigger 2. I think he might go with that because obviously that kind of complements and rewards his neutral game and his footsie game as well. The damage, if you capitalize on it, that's like 350. That's basically over a third of Cammy's vitality as well.
It's a bit of a risk, but it's also a very good anti-cross up as well, which I've seen him do, particularly against Cammy, because she'll like to put pressure on you, then reset not with a dive kick, but with a jump over the head in that little position where you can't anti-air. Activate V-Trigger 2, get the anti-air, get big damage and Oki. So no, I think I'll see V-Trigger 2. Let's see if you were right.
No, he's gone with the different layout. Okay, he's gone with V-Trigger 1. Okay, he might go for the obnoxious strategy. So it's like when he does activate V-Trigger 1, he'll do light bullhead at the tip, and it's very difficult to punish with Cammy unless you have CA. But let's see. He's going to start peppering away with the jabs first.
Jammers. Street Fighter League EU has officially started, baby.
Dude, it's got a stage. It's got a tattoo on the stage. That's crazy.
Oh, that was well timed.
Set here.
Yeah, that was not plus. People don't challenge that enough. The hooligan into the cannon.
I think minimum could be like +1 or 2, but even then, you can have a poorly spaced one. Gonna go for the ball slider here. Activates V-Trigger 1.
Nice reaction. Oh, he tried to jump. Oh, drop. It ends up into a beautiful reset from Momi. That works out. 2 mistakes from Veggey.
Back throw.
They'll in it though. He's got the V-Trigger. And he's got almost 2 bars.
Yeah, he needs the X activate, and then he just needs to play footsies from here. He's going to try and do light ball head.
No, he didn't just do that. Momi is such a scumbag, I swear. Forget the nerves. He's playing like himself when he's doing stuff like that. I mean, completely in control. No reason to take that risk. But he knows Veggey well. And that was a classic case of knowing your opponent, right?
But I think this is what's going to work in Team Wild's favor because people have almost forgotten how volatile Momi's style can be. So he will throw out the arbitrary X spiral arrow. Try and catch you off guard there.
Jeez.
Come on, grab. He doesn't get another one. No, he's going to charge. Stand fierce.
Oh, big whiff. I'm not sure what you saw there. He's giving the momentum back to Momi here.
Oh, raw activation there. Interesting. I wonder if he's going to force Veggey to do V-shift or is Veggey going to firm it?
Yeah, that's interesting to do raw activation on offense. It's not to sit on defense, but... Oh, he knew he was going to backdash.
CA's there. Couldn't get the confirm and get into the CA, but one mistake from Veggey. right.
Oh, we went for it this time.
Gonna walk up and do another one. He's looking for it. He needs something big. I don't think the
corner.
Dolphin Dive's coming out though. Nice
Oh, nice trade. And that was the V-trigger one, so he got air stun. Actually did less damage because there's only one hit of the
He might have to resort to Dolphin Dive if he's not careful. But
nice crouch medium, just caught the toes there. Really well played from Veggey. Kept the corner, made sure he kept her in that position. Was able to dominate the spatial decisions. And came forward and closed it out. Okay,
but this is one of Birdie's strengths, right? Just walking you down. People forget, again, like, he's a big boy. He's got big boy vitality. He's walking down, one hit confirm, you're straight in the corner.
Listen, I still think he's got possibly top 5 corner game in the game.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
It's brutally scary when he gets you there.
All right, there
Great EX there on the wake up. Oh, what a whiff punish.
But be very careful that normals he whiffs out, man. A lot of recovery on Birdie's normal, so stand fierce is the perfect button from Cammy.
Okay, that one probably was plus. Too high to combo. Just gets a tick throw instead. Oh, what a choice there to anti-air there from Veggey. Got both hits as well. Sometimes the second hit whiffs, walks into that, but it shouldn't be plus. And it isn't. Activation, here we go. Walk speed enhancement, damage enhancement.
Yeah, let's see what he does here. He hasn't used the bullhead footsies just yet. He's still poking away and being patient, but this is where it gets tense because he doesn't want to overexert or risk anything. Tries to challenge.
Oh, walks underneath. No, dash. Gets the opening. Big damage incoming. Dash. He's going to get a throw. He goes for the throw. Veggey doesn't read it. First game goes to Momi for Team Wild Blast. What start?
He only had 2 choices in that situation, Veggey. It was either to backdash and get hit or commit to an armored move, and they both would have been throwable. So that was unfortunate there, but I think he needs to, especially this layout, because I played him using this V-Skill 2 V-Trigger 1 layout, he needs to be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more obnoxious, give Momi something to respect because of his low health with Cammy. Wow. Really excellent buffer there. Oh, shimmy successful, and he's already in the corner. F-word, he's trying to jump out, it's not working.
All the pressure. He takes the throw, though. Buttons, I love that. He anticipated a shimmy there. Went straight into his button. He's recovered his stun. 2 right reads in a row, but gets caught hesitating.
He's trying to jump again. It's not working.
Great round from Momi. He's got momentum now.
Activate. Is it going to be reversal? No, he's not going to be reversal. Put himself in the corner there, Momi. He's got a substantial life lead.
Momi, please. Momi, please.
Dude,
it's like that.
Yeah, these whiff punishes, these buffers, exceptional, on point.
You can see the momentum shifting here, and this is a mental thing, isn't it? This is something that Momi knows. He knows when Veggey enters a certain stage of a psychological position, and he's just trying to overwhelm him now.
Oh, great!
He's got to answer to it. That's a very plus dive kick. Goes straight for the throw.
No anti-air there from Veggey. He's feeling the pressure. He's on his last legs effort. If he takes one medium or maybe even a jump in from Momi, and that's going to be it.
Yeah, this is slipping away from him. Again, hesitates the anti-air. Oh!
He's got to go in. He's got command round to death,
normal. He had EX as well. He completely read that.
Oh, man, that was insane. An absolute dominant performance there from Momi, collecting 10 points for Team Wild Blast.